Anything else will be on zip line.
I look like a clown. I left my plate glass in my back seat of my car at Bruce's house. So I got to wear my pads. Get to wear my pads like a little league umpire.
Can I get a ball from you?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah. Very good.
I'm sorry, I'll take my
I didn't bring my hat. We're looking right into the sun.
Yeah, that's part of that's the easiest. That's going to be good.
Ball roll.
Wouldn't they? Load up on it, Gabe.
Let's go, Gabe.
Just 1-2.
Straight ball.
Be disciplined. Don't help him score. Be disciplined.
Case comes to the plate with a runner on first. Outs here at the top of the first inning. The pitch from Spears. He tries to get out of line.
Boy, don't stab. Don't stab.
Runner will be at first for the Parksville Panthers, but there is one out here in the top of the first. Philip Taylor, catcher. For Parksville comes to the plate now. Out here at the top of the first inning, no score between Clarksville and Heber Springs. Out here at the 4-4 district tournament, right here in Pottsville. Second, they try to turn two, and they get the double play. Great job by the Panthers right there to turn the twin can against Clarksville. They get out at the top of the first here. We will head to the bottom of the first inning. Panther Baseball. 1.9 to late.
Oh, no, because
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. All right, Panther fans, back to action here in the bottom of the first inning from right here in the 4-4A district tournament from Pottsville. As your Panthers will come to the plate now. Three 0 count here. Three 2 count here. Count goes full to Lozo here. Lozo draws the walk there. And that will bring up Keenan Sneed to the plate now for your Panthers. So Keenan Sneed comes to the plate now for Heber Springs. Runner on first, and he chops that one foul to the screen for an 0-1 count.
Hey, good first act right there. Get them hands back. Get it right.
Count goes to 1-1 here to Sneed. And he hits that one.
You want to go? Check the screen.
Lozo ends up at third on the play, and Sneed ends up at second. So great job by Keenan Sneed there for your Panthers, as Heber Springs has runners on second and third here. No outs against Clarksville in the bottom of the first inning. Cole Payton comes to the plate now for Heber Springs. Swing and a miss there from Payton for an 0-1 count. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there from Payton. Count goes to 0-2 here. That pitch is outside. Count goes to 1-2 here to Cole Payton. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs here for the Panthers in the bottom of the first inning. Runners on second and third against Clarksville. Swing and a miss there from Payton as he strikes out. Kremers with the strikeout for Clarksville. And Leah Buffalo steps in now for Heber Springs. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Runners on second and third for your Panthers. No score here between Heber Springs and Clarksville. That pitch is high and outside to Buffalo. 1-0 count. Pitch is in there for a strike from Kremers to Buffalo. Count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike here to Liam. Umpire says that pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2 here to Liam Buffalo. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here for the Panthers. Runners on second and third. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Kremers. Umpire calls time. Buffalo fouls that one off. It stays in play, but the first baseman can't make the play over there near the fence. So Buffalo will stay alive here with a 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. It's in the dirt. Count will go 2-2 here to Liam Buffalo. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's high and outside. Count goes full here to Liam. So full count here to Buffalo. 1 out here for the Panthers. Here comes the payoff pitch from Kremers. Buffalo swings and fouls that one off. Stays alive here with a full count. That ball goes foul. Out of play here, and Buffalo will stay alive once again with a full count here. Once again, runners on second and third for Heber Springs. Bottom of the first, 1 out here for your Panthers. Here comes the payoff pitch to Buffalo. Umpire says it catches the inside corner of the plate, so Buffalo strikes out here. Kremers with another strikeout. And Corbin Jones will come to the plate now for Heber Springs. 2 outs here for your Panthers in the bottom of the first. Runners still on second and third here. The first pitch to Jones is in there, first strike. 0-1 count to Corbin. Swing and a miss there from Jones. Count will go 0-2 here to Corbin Jones. The Panther third baseman. 0-2 count, 2 outs here for Heber Springs. Runners on second and third, and here comes the 0-2 pitch from Kremers. It's in there for strike 3. Kremers gets strikeout number 3 right there. And we will head to the top of the second. No score here between Heber Springs and Clarksville. You're listening and watching Heber Springs Panther Baseball on 101.9 The Lake. I want to take this opportunity to thank some of our live stream sponsors for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. AOS Tree Service, First Electric Cooperative, Allen Furniture, Tina Sewell with Rock Mortgage Lending, McKenzie Realty, Centennial Bank, First United Methodist Church, Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance, Carissa Clemens with U.S. Bank Home Mortgage, and Eagle Pest Management. Thank you to all these Panther Baseball boosters for sponsoring today's baseball game. All right, Panther fans, so back to action here in the top of the second inning. No score between Heber Springs and Clarksville here in the 4-4A district tournament from right here at Pottsville. And Landon Leeds, the right fielder for Clarksville, steps into the batter's box here to lead off the top of the second for the Clarksville Panthers. And he hits one to Sneed at second. He gets it and fires it over to McBroom at first for the first out. 1 out here for Clarksville in the top of the second inning. Brody Kremers, the center fielder, heads to the plate now for Clarksville. First pitch from JT Spears is in there low for a 1-0 count. Pitch is low there to Kremers. 2-0 count now here.
or go home. And that's the only two choices. You Chris, one more word to me, I'll make the decision for you. And you're not going to like it, I promise.
Umpire having a little chat with the fan over here. And we're back to action here. 2-0 count now here to Kremers. And that pitch is in the dirt. Bounces back to the screen here. 3-0 count now here to Brody Kremers. And that pitch is in there for a strike from JT. 3-1 count here. Pitch is fouled off by Kremers. Count will go full. So full count here to Brody Kremers, the Clarksville center fielder. Here comes the payoff pitch from JT Spears. It's low and in the dirt, and Kremers will take a walk to first. So Clarksville with a runner at first here, in the top of the second, pardon me, with one out here, and number 27, that is Diego Delano, comes to the plate now for Clarksville. With a runner on first, one out here in the bottom of the second inning to your Heber Springs Panthers. Still no score here between Clarksville and Heber Springs, and here's the pitch from JT Spears. It's in there for a strike for an 0-1 count. So 0-1 count here to Delano. Here comes the pitch from JT Spears. A swing and a miss for an 0-2 count here. So 0-2 count here to the Clarksville third baseman. Runner on first, one out here in the top of the second. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's high. Count goes to 1-2. A 1-2 pitch from JT Spears he whips around and throws to McBroom at first. Nothing doing there against the runner. If anything, Spears at least made him get dirty a little bit over there. So here comes the 1-2 pitch to Delano. Runner goes, and the ball skips off of Peyton, so no throw. And the runner is safe at second. Count will go to 2-2 here to the Clarksville third baseman. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. He chops it foul. Count stays at 2-2 here. Runner on second for the Clarksville Panthers. Top of the second inning, 2-2 count here to Delano. One out for Clarksville. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Peyton throws down to first to get the out, and They throw over to third, try to get the runner, but he is safe. But 2 outs will be here for Clarksville in the top of the second. Runner will be safe at third. Coleman White, the first baseman for the Clarksville Panthers, heads to the plate now. Top of the second inning, 2 outs for Clarksville now with a runner on third. No score between Heber Springs and Clarksville so far. That pitch is in there for a strike from JT. 0-1 count. Comes the 0-1 pitch. He pops that one out to right center shallow field, and Sneed makes the play on it. Right past the dirt and into the grass. Great job by Keenan Sneed there, tracking the ball all the way. And that's the third out, so we will head to the bottom of the second inning. No score between Heber Springs and Clarksville here. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Panther Baseball on 101.9 The Lake. Take this opportunity to thank some more of our sponsors, Panther fans, for allowing us to bring you the live stream today. Ed LaShawn, State Farm Insurance, Eagle Bank, Jet Fast Motor Brokers, Hopper Termite Pest Control, First National Bank, Sugarloaf Medical Clinic, Arkansas Vacation Rentals, Angie's Hideaway, Lakeview Pond, and Southridge Village Nursing and Rehab, Heber Springs. Thank you to all these Panther baseball boosters for sponsoring today's baseball game. So we will head to the bottom of the second inning here from Pottsville in the 4-4A district tournament. No score between Heber Springs and Clarksville, and JT Spears heads to the plate now for Heber Springs to lead off the bottom of the second inning for your Panthers. Kremers fires the first pitch in there to Spears for a 1-0 count. Kremers' second pitch, swing and a miss there from JT. Count goes to 1-1 here. That's going to roll all the way to the wall for JT. He's going to have a stand-up double here. Great job by JT Spears. So Heber Springs has a runner at second. No outs here in the bottom of the second inning, and Easton Cusick heads out to courtesy run for JT. So Ty West steps in now for Heber Springs. 0-1 count here. Runner on second after JT Spears' double. West tries to bunt there and misses, so count will go 0-2 here. No outs here for Heber Springs in the bottom of the second inning. West takes the pitch high and outside for a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch from Kremers. It's in the dirt. 2-2 count now here to Ty West. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Kremers. Swing and a miss there from Ty West, and he strikes out. Kremers with another strikeout here. So 1 out here for Heber Springs in the bottom of the 2nd inning, but the runner still on second. John McBroom steps in now for your Panthers. McBroom swings and misses. Count goes to 0-1. That pitch is outside to McBroom. 1-1 count here. Count goes to 2-1 here to John McBroom. So 3-1 count here to McBroom. Here comes the pitch from Kremers. It's outside. McBroom will take a walk down to first. Great eye right there by John McBroom to draw the walk there from Kremers. So now Heber Springs with a runner on first and second here. 1 out here in the bottom of the 2nd. Xander Lindley heads to the plate now for Heber Springs. Oh, 1 count here to Lindley. So 0-2 count after that foul from Lindley. Still runners on first and second for Heber Springs. 1 out here in the bottom of the 2nd. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Xander. It's way inside and high. Count goes to 1-2 here to Xander. So 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss there from Lindley. So Kremers with another strikeout here. I believe that's his 5th. That brings Zane Lozo back to the plate now for Heber Springs. Count goes to 0-1 here. 2 outs for your Panthers in the bottom of the 2nd. Runners still on first and second here. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Lozo fouls that one off. Back to the screen. Count goes to 0-2. That pitch is outside to Lozo. 1-2 count. That's the third out here, and we will head to the top of the third inning. No score between Heber Springs and Clarksville from right here in the 4-4A district tournament from Pottsville. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Panther Baseball on 101.9 The Lake. All right, Panther fans, back to action here in the top of the third inning. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the F.L. Davis Ace broadcast position from right here at the Pottsville Athletic Complex. We start off the top of the third with Grayson Freeman, the designated hitter for Clarksville. No score between Heber Springs and Clarksville so far. And here comes the first pitch to Freeman. It's in there for a strike from J.T. Spears. Count goes to 0-1 here. And that one's going to get past Buffalo at shortstop, so Freeman will have a single here for Clarksville. Clarksville with a runner at first here, no outs in the top of the third. Braxton Payne, the shortstop, will step into the batter's box now for Clarksville. He lays down a bunt. JT fields it. Fires Owen McBroom at first and gets the out. So a little sacrifice bunt there from Braxton Payne and Easton Case. Pardon me, Gabe Krimmers, the pitcher for Clarksville, will step back into the batter's box now. One out here for Clarksville, runner on second. Here in the top of the third. No score between Heber Springs and Clarksville so far. Spears steps off. That one's hit out to Lozo out there, and he grabs it in left field. Fires it back into Jones, and we have two outs here now. Great job by Lozo right there. Talon Case steps back in now for Clarksville. Two outs here for the Panthers in the top of the third with a runner on second. Talon Case in here for Clarksville, two outs, and here comes the first pitch from J.T. Spears. It's low and in the dirt for a 1-0 count. 1-0 count here to Talon Case. Runner on second for Clarksville. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from JT Spears. Case sends that one out to deep center field, and it's tracked down with ease out there. So that's the third out, and we will head to the bottom of the third inning here. No score between Heber Springs and Clarksville. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Panther Baseball on 101.9 The Lake. All right, Panther fans, back to action here in the bottom of the third inning. No score between Heber Springs and Clarksville from right here at the 448 District Tournament here in Pottsville. Keenan Sneed will step into the batter's box to start it off for your Panthers and sends one way out into right center field. It's going to roll to the wall, and he's going to have at least a double here. Turns on the Jets and heads to third. He's going to be safe with a triple right there from Keenan Sneed. Heber Springs has a runner on third here to lead off the bottom of the third inning. Keenan Sneed saw that pitch and got a hold of it and drove it right out to right center field and to the wall. He ends up with a triple right there, so Cole Payton steps in now for your Panthers and will try to drive him in to get the Panthers their first run of the game here against Clarksville. Kramer still on the mound for the Clarksville Panthers, and the pitch is in there for a 1-0 count. Swing and a miss there from Payton. Count goes to 1-1.
Watch for DHs.
Swing and a miss there from Payton. Count goes to 1-2 here. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Payton swings and fouls that one off. Stays alive here with a 1-2 count. One and two count here to Payton. Runner on third. No outs here for Heber Springs in the bottom of the third inning. Payton fouls that one off. Count stays at 1-2 here. So Payton strikes out there. Kremers with another strikeout. First out here for Heber Springs in the bottom of the third. Runner still on third after Keenan Sneed's triple. Liam Buffalo will step in now for Heber Springs. Count goes to 1-0 here to Buffalo. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss there from Liam. Count goes to 1-1. One and one count here to Liam Buffalo. One out for your Panthers here in the bottom of the third, and Buffalo squares to bunt. And now Sneed's going to be caught in a rundown. He is going to be tagged out here before he gets back to third base. So count will go to 1-2 here to Buffalo. Sneed is out at third. Looks like we are going to have a protest here by Coach Ryan Bridges. So after the protest, nothing doing there. Sneed is out at third. So 2 outs here for Heber Springs now. No runners on base. 1-2 count here to Buffalo. Buffalo chops that one foul, stays alive at 1-2 here. So 1-2 count here to Liam, and the pitch is outside. Count will go to 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Liam Buffalo. 2 outs for your Panthers. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Buffalo fouls that one off. Good contingent of Panther fans over here to my left. That pitch is high to Buffalo. Count will go full here to Liam. Payoff pitch to Buffalo is fouled off. He stays alive. Full count here to Liam Buffalo. 2 outs for your Panthers here in the bottom of the third inning. Here comes the payoff pitch from Kremers. And it hits Buffalo. So he will walk down to first after being hit by the pitch. So the Panthers will now have a runner on first. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Corbin Jones, the Panther third baseman, heads to the plate now. That pitch is outside to Jones, 1-0 count. Dead ball here, but the runner heads to second. Buffalo safe at second there for Heber Springs. Two 1 count here to Jones. That pitch is low to Jones. 3-1 count here. That pitch is in there for a strike. Count will go full here to Coburn Jones. Here comes the payoff pitch from Kremers. It's low. So Jones will draw a walk here. Panthers with runners on first and second now. 2 outs still in the bottom of the third. JT Spears comes to the plate now for your Heber Springs Panthers. One 1-0 count here to JT. And that pitch is low, 2-0 count. And we're going to have time called here for a mound visit. So back to action here after the mound visit. And that pitch is in the dirt and gets past the catcher here, so the runners will advance for Heber Springs. The count will go to 3-0 here to JT Spears. So 3-0 count now here to JT. Runners on second and third for Heber Springs in the bottom of the third inning. Still 2 outs here. And that pitch is in there for a strike, 3-1 count. And that pitch is inside to JT, so he'll walk down to first. So Panthers will have bases loaded here, and it looks like we will have a pitching change for Clarksville. Easton Cusick will come out and courtesy run for JT. So it looks like number 21, Coleman White, will come in and pitch now for Clarksville. Still 2 outs here for your Heber Springs Panthers in the bottom of the third with bases loaded. And it will be Coleman White coming into pitch here for Clarksville.